which direction they want to go. So I will probably abstain tonight.
I mean, we definitely gonna get your vote, because
You know what? I feel terrible. So, like I said, I have not been around the last couple of weeks. I've gotten so busy, and I feel terrible. So I don't want to. I don't. And with three of us here, I don't want to be the one that makes that decision. So I'm going to leave it to the other guys tonight.
I mean, with three of you, it's the vote actually matters a lot, but we could also just have a discussion around it. It's not just like, what you vote on is what we get. Like, I mean, I think it's worth a conversation. And if you have questions about things, then we could do that too. Because
I would push it. Given the opportunity, I push it back to you, Robert. And say, where do you think you're going to get your biggest bang for the buck tonight? And make the most headway. I mean, that for me, since I really don't have an opinion, I'd probably let you steer me tonight.
okay. If you want my opinion, what I would work on, the alpha picks option strategy is super easy. I think we could probably just finish that up. That's a really easy thing to finish up. The only reason why it failed was because we had some issues with our deployments over the past week because we made like a really big upgrade. Like a really, really big upgrade. Like we changed our complete system, how it all works. So that's probably why it failed. But so far, that's all been working really well. So that's probably going to take us like 5, 10 minutes to get this thing done, right?
Yeah,
And then the AI trading team is something that can kind of just work in the background. It takes such a long time to back test that like you kind of just let it run, right? And then prediction markets to me is very interesting. Like I said, I personally think this is such a hot topic right now that like, I'm thinking about it a little bit from a business standpoint, right? Not just from a trading standpoint, but like people like this stuff. People love using Polymarket. It's like one of the fastest growing markets in the world right now, maybe the fastest, right? Um, so, part of me thinks about it from a business standpoint to get involved with that because it just seems to be so much demand for it. But the other side of me, the trader side of me, also thinks it's a good idea because there's probably a lot of things we could do because it's a new market, and whenever there's a new market that comes out, there's a lot of inefficiencies, right? So, we talked a few weeks ago about doing arbitrage opportunities between different I guess, brokers, you'd call them, right? Like Polymarket versus Kalshi versus Predictit, right? And then, if there's the same thing on both of them, right? Like, for example, we looked at this, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, where, when is GPT 5.6 going to come out, right? And there was like the bets were happening on Polymarket and on Kalshi, and they were different, right? One was saying 70% chance for this date, the other one was saying 60% chance for that date, right? So you could like arbitrage that, right? So I thought that was a pretty interesting idea. That would be harder to build because we'd have to have um, more than one broker that it connects to at a time, and we'd have to like make it work with Polymarket and with Kalshi, right? But that to me sounds like a pretty obvious trading opportunity, right? So that's kind of what I think about a lot. And then I also think about like the Pelosi and Congress trading stuff, just because like that's such a simple way to make money. Just copy Nancy Pelosi. Like it's such an easy way to make money. And we've already built that in the past. It's like probably something we could do in like, I don't know, maybe with our new AI, maybe we could do it in like 30 minutes or an hour. We'll see how fast we can get that done. But that's if you asked me what to do, that's what I would think.
okay.
Yeah, I just want to mention that, I really love this idea of arbitrage between the two prediction markets because, if you can find it, I mean, it's free money, right? I mean, you can't lose. Um, so
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
yeah,
arbitrage is like the holy grail, right?
yeah,
It doesn't
exactly.
exist for very long. When it exists,
Right,
we take advantage of
right.
it for a while and then it goes away. And it's like, okay, I made a couple $1,000 or whatever.
Yeah,
So yeah, I agree. But in order to get that done,
yeah,
it
hard.
is pretty complicated to do
Yeah,
that, right? It's
yeah,
like we have to have
exactly.
Polymarket and one other one, at least two of them,
Yeah,
right? Um, so it's not a simple thing to do, but yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think it's a very interesting idea.
yeah.
I agree with you. Okay, cool. So, how about we put this survey out? You guys can go ahead and vote, and then I will see you guys back here in, whatever, 15 minutes or so. And whatever you guys vote on, we could do. Like I said, we could probably do a couple of things at once today, right? Depending on what you guys vote on. You know, some of these things are pretty straightforward, like this calls only strategy. I think that there's a lot of like that. There isn't really much to do there, right? Yeah, and it seems to have figured out exactly what happened here. And then the AI trading team, let's see, 3 of the 4 smokes have completed. Okay, so this is actually already in progress. So I mean, we might be able to get, the alpha picks and the AI trading team kind of just done in the background, right? Um, so yeah. Cool. Anyways, I put out the survey. You guys can go ahead and vote, and I will see you back here in a few minutes, all right?
Oh, my survey just disappeared. Oh, never mind.